The stage is set. The crowd is roaring. And history is about to be written. On one side of the net stands Jessica Pegula, the world number 3, the top seed. The American veteran who has won 11 WTA titles and is seeking her 3rd trophy of the season. She has been here before. She knows what it takes to win. She is the favorite, the one everyone expects to lift the trophy. On the other side stands Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation who has already stunned the tennis world by defeating Naomi Osaka, Elina Svitolina, and Leylah Fernandez on her way to the final. She has never won a WTA title. She has never played a final on hard courts. But she has something that no statistic can measure: the heart of a champion. The two players have met once before, in the semifinals of Miami last year, where Pegula edged out Eala in a 3-set battle that ended the Filipinas' breakthrough run. That defeat has been burning inside Eala ever since. And now, she has a chance at redemption. A chance to prove that she belongs among the elite. A chance to make history. But here's the twist. Nobody expected this. Nobody expected Eala to be standing here, one match away from becoming the first Filipina to win a WTA singles title. And the winner of this match will shock the world. Strap in, because this is the story of the final showdown that nobody saw coming. Eala's journey to the final was nothing short of spectacular. She arrived in Washington as the 8th seed, ranked 28 in the world, determined to prove that her Wimbledon run was not a fluke. And from the very first match, she showed the world exactly what she was made of. Her path to the final was a gauntlet of champions. In the quarterfinals, she faced Leylah Fernandez, the defending champion who had won the tournament the previous year. Eala had lost to Fernandez in their only previous meeting, but this time she was different. She avenged her loss with a composed and clinical performance, dispatching the Canadian to advance. Then came Elina Svitolina, the world number 10 and a 3-time Grand Slam semifinalist. Eala had beaten the Ukrainian in Berlin, but Svitolina was determined to prove that result was a fluke. For 1 hour and 34 minutes, the two players traded blows, but Eala refused to yield. She broke the veteran's powerful serve 6 times, dictating the pace with her aggressive ground strokes. But the biggest test was yet to come. The semifinals awaited, and the opponent was Naomi Osaka, the former world number 1 and 4-time Grand Slam champion. It was the first meeting between two of Asia's brightest stars, and Eala stole the spotlight. She didn't just win, she dominated, winning 6-4, 6-2 in just 76 minutes. The numbers told the story of her dominance. Osaka committed 34 unforced errors, while Eala remained remarkably composed, finishing with only 18. The final was a rematch of their Miami Open semifinal, where Pegula had ended Eala's breakthrough run in a hard-fought 3-set battle. But this was a different Eala. This was a player who had matured, who had learned, who had evolved. I would say all the aspects of my game have improved at the same pace. But then again, all players are evolving. Improvement is not a linear thing. Every match is different, and I am sure Jess has also changed so much in these 18 months, Eala said before the final. Pegula, for her part, was full of praise for her young opponent. "Alex, I'm a big fan of hers. I think she's shown so much maturity. She's gotten so much better. She competes so well. She's handled all of this kind of fame that's come with her, which has been really cool to see. She's the future of the tour, for sure," Pegula said in an interview on the Tennis Channel. The match was a battle of contrasting styles. Pegula, the experienced veteran with 11 titles to her name, relied on her powerful serve and consistent ground strokes. Eala, the rising star with nothing to lose, played with aggression and fearlessness. The first set was a tight affair, with both players holding serve until Pegula found a break in the 7th game. The American veteran used her experience to close out the set 6-4. But Eala refused to give up. She had come too far to let the opportunity slip away. In the second set, she raised her game, breaking Pegula's serve early and building a 4-2 lead. The crowd was on its feet. They had seen something special. Eala was not just competing, she was dictating the play. She closed out the set 6-3, forcing a deciding third set. The final set was a war of attrition. Both players gave everything they had, and the momentum swung back and forth like a pendulum. At 4-4, the match was hanging in the balance. Every point felt like a lifetime, and the tension was palpable. But Eala, who had faced the best in the world and had not been found wanting, found another gear. She broke Pegula's serve in the ninth game and held her own serve to take the match 4-6, 6-3, 6-4. When the final point landed, Eala dropped to her knees. Tears streamed down her face. The weight of the moment, the years of sacrifice, the pressure of representing a nation of 110 million people, it all came flooding out. She had done it. She had won her first WTA title. She had made history. The victory was not just a personal triumph, but a victory for the Philippines, a country without a tennis tradition that had never produced a WTA champion. Eala had broken barriers, shattered records, and inspired millions. She had defeated Naomi Osaka, Elina Svitolina, Leylah Fernandez, and now Jessica Pegula, four of the best players in the world. She had done it with grace, with humility, and with an unwavering belief in herself. In her post-match interview, Eala struggled to find the words. "I don't know how to describe it," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. "I gave everything that I could. I did everything that I could do, so I'm proud of that. I have to be proud of what I've achieved this week. I'm leaving with positive thoughts." The victory earned her 500 ranking points and $252,000, the biggest payday of her career. But more importantly, it earned her a place in history. She became the first Filipina to win a WTA singles title. She became the highest-ranked Filipino tennis player in history. And she proved that the Eala effect was real, that she was not just a talented player, but a champion in the making. Eala's victory over Jessica Pegula was more than just a match. It was a moment of connection between a player and a nation. It was a reminder that the Eala effect was not just about tennis, but about the pride and passion of a people who had been waiting for a hero. Eala's journey, from the hard courts of Quezon City to the biggest stages in the world, is a story that resonates with millions, a story that reminds us all that with hard work, determination, and an unwavering belief in oneself, anything is possible. "I am a firm believer that where you come from is a big part of who you are," Eala had said earlier in the tournament. "I carry the flag with me wherever I go. I do my best to represent the best of our country on and off the court because I'm really proud, and it comes from a genuine place of love." The future is bright for Eala. She is still young, still learning, still improving. She has already achieved more than most players achieve in a lifetime, and she is only 21 years old. Her Washington victory, her wins over top 10 opponents, and her dominance over Naomi Osaka are all signs that the best is yet to come. Pegula's words before the final now seem prophetic. She's the future of the tour, for sure. The future is now, and Eala is ready to lead the way. The final whistle had blown. The match was over. But Eala's journey was just beginning. She had just done something no Filipino player had ever done before. She had won a WTA title. She had beaten the world number 3. She had shown the world that she belonged among the elite. But more importantly, she had proven that the Eala effect was real, that she was not just a talented player, but a symbol of hope and inspiration. "I'm in the final for a reason," she had said before the match. "I just have to trust myself." That trust had paid off. She had trusted her game, trusted her training, trusted her heart, and she had emerged victorious. The true measure of Eala is not in the trophies she will win, the records she will break, or the goals she will achieve. It is in the millions of lives she will touch. The children who will grow up watching her, dreaming of becoming like her. The fans who will see in her a reflection of their own struggles and triumphs. The nation that will rally behind her, united by a shared dream. She will go down in history as one of the greatest to ever play the game, not just for what she will achieve, but for how she will achieve it. With passion, with determination, and with an unwavering belief in herself. The final whistle blew, and Eala walked off the court a champion. But the dream belongs to Eala, and with every victory she earns, it also belongs to the millions who dared to dream with her. This was not the end, it was the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter of reflection, of gratitude, of peace. She had given everything, and she left with a clear conscience. And that is the greatest legacy of all.